What's up, Aries? Let's see what Mr. Spirit has for the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries placements. Yours just flew out. You guys have Temperance, 7 of Coins, the Star, 5 of Coins, 3 of Cups, the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Alright. It's ironic because it said your first card was Temperance, but yet when I shuffled, it's like all these cards came out. So I think you guys are trying to be patient right now. Either you're waiting for something, you're waiting for someone, but there's something here about you attempting to be patient, but like inside you're like dying. You're like, oh my God, this needs to hurry up and happen. So I feel like you guys are waiting for something in that regard. Some of you guys right now, let me see. You guys got the 8 of Swords at the bottom, the 5 of Swords, and then you got the Knave of Coins. Some of you guys could be in your head a little conflicted about some sort of investment. There's something small you want to invest in, but the problem is like, this could be like your last dollar. This could be your last, just the last of some sort of resource that you have, right? But it's like you don't want to regret investing in whoever, whatever this is, person, place, or thing, right? So I feel like some of you guys could be in your head right now about making some sort of investment. There's a lot of conflict here with the 5 of Swords. It's like either you need to cut something out or you're just attempting to not be so... I'm hearing abrasive when it comes to whatever this is. Also with the 8 to the 5, I feel like that's 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're not trying to break your own heart with whatever this is, right? Especially with the 5 of Cups here. So I do see that you guys could be in your head. But whatever this is, I feel like you're going to continue to mull it over. So I don't know if this is like an opportunity where like you don't necessarily have to, maybe you do, right? Because I was saying like impatience, maybe you guys have to make a decision on investing in something, but it's like you want more time. And so I don't know why I was getting though. It's like if you don't do it this first time around, you might have a chance at it a second time around. So this could be like someone trying to invest in crypto, right? And you're like, oh, I kind of missed the window on that. But it's like there's another window of opportunity. So I don't know if you guys are just kind of like holding out on the next window of opportunity, or if it's like you just want to get something over with. But either way, you're in your head because you're like, oh, I don't know, this is like the last of whatever. So that's what I have. For the next 48 hours, with the Temperance, the 7 of Coins, the Star. I feel like a lot of you guys with the Temperance and the 7 of Coins here, I feel like a lot of you guys could really be taking your time when it comes to like time and effort, and I'm hearing consistency. So 7 of Coins, right, talks about your investments, but I feel like you guys either need to slow down or you guys are just like being grateful for what you've invested in so far. So there's something here about acknowledging that. Also too, I feel like somebody here's healing their lack mentality, right? 7 of Coins, the Star. It's like you have enough, you've always had enough, and so maybe you guys like keep saving because you're like scared that you're gonna lose something, or like you might go broke, or there's just something here about that, right? But it's like I feel like you guys are healing that lack mentality. Also too, if you guys have been struggling when it comes to your savings, I see you guys doing a lot better with that. It's like you're being more mindful about whatever this is. So it's like in the next 48 hours, you guys could find that you've actually been really good about being disciplined and consistent when it comes to some sort of savings. Also too, about the lack mentality, it's like maybe you guys are easing up on not spending so much, right? You're like, oh, I don't know. But it's like you guys could afford to buy the nicer things, but it's almost like you're like, no, that's a waste. So somebody here's frugal. But it's like in the next 48 hours, you might treat yourself. I mean, it is your birthday season, which, happy birthday, guys. So yeah, I feel like you guys could be splurging on yourself, which is kind of like odd for an Aries, because I feel like normally you guys are good at like, whatever you want, you go get it, right? So you guys also too, be careful. You could be draining your savings, okay? So like for every situation, there's the duality of that. So just be careful in the next 48 hours, like be mindful. So if you're not the frugal type, then you guys need to be more mindful, because I feel like you guys might be looking at it where you're like, oh man, like I'm draining my savings, right? With the start of the 5 of Coins, yeah, again, you might find that you have less than what you started with. So the next 48 hours, like don't overdo it is what I'm hearing. Like be like, spread it out, spread the love, something like that. You guys could also be dealing with an Aquarius. There's also heavy earth sign here with these coins, and then of course you have the Magician here. So Gemini, Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, a lot of you guys could be also, there's something here that you want, but you don't have enough money for it, or you don't have enough of this resource. So I feel like your patience is definitely being tested in the next 48 hours. It's like there's either something you want, and again, it's like it's the last of what you have. Do I buy it, right? So somebody here wants something, where you're like, man, is it enough? Like, am I gonna have enough? Should I do this? So somebody here is like stopping to question it. Somebody else though is like, okay, I bought it, and like it fulfilled you for the moment, but for the most part I'm just feeling like 5 of coins. You're like, oh, I thought like this would make me feel better, and it did, or it will in the next 48, but then after that it's fleeting. Okay. So I do see that. Also too, in the next 48, if you are dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like there's something here. This is someone that could have brought you some distress. You see how, like, yes, these are all stars, but they almost look like, it looks like she hit her head here, right? They look like action type of like depictions, and it's like, oh, her shoulder hurts. So be mindful, like in the next 48, you guys, like your head could be hurting, your shoulder, your back. So watch your step, right? Especially since there's water here, watch your step. Um and try not to get entangled in something. See how she's like wrapped up? So you guys just need to be mindful in the next 48. Because I feel like somebody here could be like not wasting, but like you don't want to have like this injury and now your money's going towards medical bills, right? Because this could be that. Some of you guys right now, that's where your money could be going. You could slowly be seeing your savings going towards that. Actually, like, damn, like I shouldn't have gotten injured, especially if this is something that's avoidable, okay? So there is that. Like I was saying, if you are dealing with an Aquarius, I do feel like there's this Aquarius. This Aquarius has done a lot of damage, especially since I'm looking at all these like star points, right? Like you're being hurt. Like this Aquarius has done a lot of damage. So I feel like this is someone that you definitely either, if they're still in your energy, you need to really remove yourself from them. I feel like they do more damage than good, right? And I also feel like you waste your resource on whoever this is. They don't have to be an Aquarius, but I'm just saying, like, because the star is here. With the 5 of coins, you guys could be feeling left out of some sort of situation, especially financially, okay? You guys could be also feeling in the next 48 hours like your friends are leaving you out. I see you guys getting together with friends, and it's like, I don't know if you haven't seen them in a while and maybe you're visiting, or if you're or there's just something here about you being with friends and feeling left out. So I don't know if like your friends like have an inside joke, you're not a part of that. They have a conversation and you have no idea what's going on. You feel like you're playing catch up in the next 48 hours. Also too, you could be going out to celebrate with friends in the next 48. Some of you guys could be celebrating your birthday. You could be celebrating some sort of achievement. A triumph is what I'm hearing. So I do see that. Also too, if someone tries to come and reconcile with you in the next 48 with 5 of coins to the 3 of cups, I don't see you taking this person back. I see you guys like if someone texts you for your birthday, maybe it's an ex or something like that, I see you just completely ignoring that and continuing to move forward. In the next 48, you guys could be really focused on building something for yourselves. I feel like you have an idea and you want to kind of like put that into fruition, especially with the Knight of Swords here. It's like you want something done quickly, right? And I feel like something does turn out for you in the next 48 hours. I don't know if this is something you've been putting time and effort into, but it's like the wand turns into a sword, right? It's like they're both holding something. The wand turns into a sword. And so whether this is now something that you have manifested to where you're going to have to protect it, right? Because like look how like carefree, right? He's got the wand in one hand, he's got the drink in the other. Life's good. The wind's in his hair. And it's like now it's like poof. Like you got all the smoke here, right? Like, so I feel it, you, whatever you are creating right now, you are feeling very protective over it. And so I feel like in the next 48, if something does come to fruition for you, I see you kind of like guarding it with your life. So this could be money. This could be something that actually plays out in your favor in terms of some sort of opportunity. So whether this is you guys not saying anything to anyone about this, whether this is you guys winning the lottery and saying nothing, like this is just something that manifests kind of like out of thin air in the next 48, and you're like, oh dang, like okay, either I tell no one or I can tell like one person, but I don't see you guys like going around like telling everyone, right? With the Knight of Swords, I see you guys being in a rush too in the next 48 hours, which kind of coincides with that star card. Be careful in the next 48 hours. Um, I see you guys possibly making a mess out of something with the Magician to the Knight of Swords. It's like that could be you just being very defensive, right? So like in the next 48, just do your best to stay out of any kind of conflict. I mean, if someone's going to bring trouble your way, kind of navigate how you feel you should deal with that. But I do feel like in the next 48, it's like if you're on your defenses, I'm hearing you're on your tippy toes. So some of you guys are walking around on eggshells with someone as well, or you're walking around like you're tiptoeing around something. So there's something here that needs to be done that you guys need to communicate with the Eight of Wands. So I feel like whatever this is, if you guys, I see you guys being very brash in the next 48, right? It's like you're so tired of something, or you're just like you're the last straw. And it's like I see you just kind of like being cutthroat with someone. So just be mindful of how you're communicating with people in the next 48. I do see you, like I said, being busy. Knight of Swords running around, Eight of Wands. It's like you're in every direction. So just be mindful. You could have a lot of people texting you, calling you. I feel like people want you, like platonically and romantically. I feel like you're just like, let me call Aries real quick. Let me see what Aries is doing. Let me see what Aries thinks. Let me see what Aries can do for this. So I feel like you're like you have many hats is what I'm hearing. So I feel like in the next 48, you're the first person that people are thinking to call. I'm hearing first responders. Some of you guys could be an EMT. Or you're just like the first person that people call. You could be like a dispatcher or something like that, like emergency dispatching. So that's what it is. Like, I feel like you guys could be solving problems, but also like causing them. So be mindful, all right? So that's what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll get you guys on the next one.